Hello, everyone, and welcome to Light Language Messenger. And for those of you watching on the Great Awakening Generator, you're very welcome here as well. Um, well, another day, another dragon. Well, I hope all of you are well. And, thank you for watching and thank you for the likes. Thank you for subscribing for those of you that have. And even those that are watching, just watching and not subscribing, I'm glad that you find it interesting to be here and to experience this thing of invoking dragons and the dragon energy. Now, I'll tell you something interesting that happened this week. I went to the farmers market in our local area on Saturday last week. Yeah, so last week, it happened last week. And it was interesting because there was this person selling all these dragons. He had made these figurines of dragons. And I thought, wow, I mean, like, what? What is this all about? Here we go. Somebody's at the market and they've got all these different dragons, the different colors. You've got a violet flame dragon, you've got a gold dragon, you've got a silver dragon, a silver blue dragon. And I thought, where's this guy been? Where has he been that he's got all this creativity coming out of him? So I have contacted him today, and I am hoping that we can bring him, we can convince him to come and talk to us here on the Great Awakening Generator channel so that we can understand where he gets his inspiration from, because I thought that was amazing. And I'm not going to say his name or anything yet, because I feel like I haven't had a response to the email I sent to him. And I feel like, okay, we can do that once we've got the go ahead. And I'll mention it. I will definitely mention his name after I've spoken to him, whether he comes onto the channel or not, because you might be interested in getting some of his dragons, right? So, yeah, you should go and check it out online. And I'm almost tempted to tell you who it is now, but let's just wait. Either way, you're going to get told who this dragon person is, whether they come onto channel or not. All right. But I thought that was inspiration going into the market of all places. And there was this man with all these dragons displayed on his table, and he had all these beautiful colored dragons. And I thought, oh, wow. Is the dragon energy coming into the planet, coming to the forefront or not? They've been on the planet all this time, but it's now coming to the forefront. Now, as I said yesterday, I was guided to bring in the gold crested dragon yesterday. I first got the Arcturus dragon, which I did for Thursday gone by. And I kept checking in with my guides. Hey, should I do the gold crested dragon? Because maybe somewhere in the world it's still Boxing Day, because I understand that the portal of the Christ light closed on Boxing Day. Anyway, but I kept getting that I needed to do these dragons. And I was reminded, as I said in one of the previous videos, that in yesterday's video, in Eastern Europe, some people are still celebrating Christmas they've always celebrated Christmas on the 1st of January, right? So I'm not disputing when the Christ light portal closed. That is not my job to do that. That is not my mission or intention. All I'm explaining is why I'm bringing it in now. I was guided to, firstly, and I was reminded, well, hey, people in Eastern Europe, some countries still celebrate Christmas on the 1st of January. Okay, right. Here we go. Let's do this one. So today, I haven't opened it up yet. Let's just go and get the dragon picture up on screen. And I didn't bring that up. I don't know if you can, is the white gold dragon from Lyra. I feel like the dragon from Lyra is very apt for this time and space, because some of us are needing the peace and the calm. We need to lie in a pool of water surrounded by flowers and bird song. The energies have been very strong here today, this morning, and just a lot of strong energy coming through. And but I've listened, and I'm doing that which I am meant to do. So just opening the picture of this dragon, and it's a beauty. I mean, I've got to tell you, when you see it, you're going to say, it's a beauty. It's a beauty, this dragon. Also invited Archangel Michael today. I haven't read all the information about this dragon yet. It's taking a few seconds to come up on screen. Sorry, friends. I haven't read all the information about the dragon yet, but I'll tell you what I've done is I've just read, have I? Let me see. I was reading something. Oh, actually, no, I was just reading the the visualization part of what we're going to do. And I'll tell you right away, I'm a little bit more prepared today. So if you need to get a candle, in the meantime, get your candle ready, because the invocation for this dragon does require the one that we're going to do. There are two here, and I'm going to tell you about both of them, but we're going to do one in particular where, and when I tell you about both of them, you'll see why we can't do the first one. Okay. And you can then maybe do that in your own time. Think about this dragon and invoke this dragon in your own time. Right. So let's bring it up on screen. I'll turn musicians mode on, and then we will share the screen. There we go. There she is. I don't know if it's a she, but it's a dragon looking rather intelligent, rather elegant and beautiful. The white gold dragon from Lyra connects you to the highest Christ light. It develops your causal chakra, bathes you in ninth dimensional Christ light. Do you know, something that's missing recently is, well, normally when I share my screen, I get the option to increase the size of the picture on there. And for whatever reason, I don't see that option anymore. Normally I go from 28% and to increase it. And for whatever, it just doesn't do that. Okay, and I'm not sure what that's all about, but okay. Maybe there's some changes that Zoom have made. Right, so here we go. That's our dragon, the white gold dragon from Lyra. Let's read about the white gold dragon from Lyra. The constellation of Lyra holds a cross-shaped stargate to another universe. Wow, these stargates are coming up again. This illumined gateway contains 12-dimensional Christ light. Although we can now open the door to it, the light within that portal is awesome beyond our current comprehension. And for anyone wanting to know, I'm reading from Dragons, Your Celestial Guardians by Diana Cooper. Christ light is source love and wisdom merged. White being love and gold's wisdom. It is stepped down through different frequency bands for us to access. At the fifth dimension, it is gold, and this is the level at which we usually experience it. However, since 2012, more people have accessed it at a golden white 7th dimensional level. In 2015, a portal opened to Lakumay, the ascended aspect of Sirius. Here, the Christ light is held at a 9th dimensional frequency in a white gold globe that we can now reach when we are ready. Archangels Christiel and Mallory, the angelic keeper of ancient wisdom, look after the stargate of Lyra, which leads to a portal protected by white gold dragons. The 12th dimensional Christ energy held here is pure white, the vibration of God, containing all the frequencies of love. It is the highest frequency Christ light. Time to breathe, huh? That's knowledge. It's so high that I have to breathe to attain to it. I see the lightning blue cloak of Archangel Michael here. For whatever reason, I'm not sure, but Archangel Michael is here. I've also been guided to bring in my little, what is this? What is this crystal called? Like I forget now, but okay, we'll get it. This is the crystal for the throat chakra. I knew it earlier, I just can't remember it right now, and it is related to Archangel Michael. Lapis lazuli. That's it. See? Even the language will bring it back to you. Let's carry on reading. It's not a lot, I promise. The next title is Unicorns. Many unicorns and dragons wait beyond the Stargate of Lyra for us to draw them to Earth through magnetic resonance. These include magnificent gold-horned ninth-dimensional unicorns, who also carry the higher frequencies of pure white Christ light. Comments, no? Tale? Can you feel it? When your causal chakra blazes a bright enough light, the angelic gatekeepers allow them to enter this universe. Archangel Christiel sends a stream of silvery white light down through the moon, allowing the dragons as well as the unicorns to access the energy fields of Earth. These illumined beings finally step down into Earth through the causal chakras of ascending humanity. The dragons of Lyra protect the unicorns and conduct them on their journey. They are able to do this because they hold the element of fire as well as air. Unicorns are of the element air. Right, next title, DNA repatterning. The keys and codes of light are Archangels Christiel and Mallory. I'll read that again. The keys and codes of light that Archangels Christiel and Mallory are now allowing through this Lyran stargate. I got to read that again, my friends. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit dyslexic, okay? The keys and codes of light that Archangels Christiel and Mallory are now allowing through this Lyran stargate and will bring about the new patterning in our DNA to prepare us for the crystalline bodies we will inhabit when the new golden age is established. So another day in a row after the last one, where we are now talking about the crystalline body and that the dragon's going to be helping us with, right? This will enable us all to carry a much higher frequency. It will free us to be self-healing entities again and to activate spiritual technology more advanced than anything created in the golden era of Atlantis. One of the tasks of the white gold dragons of Lyra is to help us access the codes within the light from Lyra without burnout. Oh my gosh, don't we just need this right now? And I'll explain why very shortly. The causal chakra is the next title, and it says this: the white gold dragons of Lyra are helping with the development and illumination of the causal chakra. This is a vast chamber of peace and stillness above our crown. That's our crown chakra, okay? That holds the divine feminine qualities and is our own personal moon. Oh my gosh, I never thought of it like that. These dragons protect it for us. This chakra is the space through which we connect to the higher dimensions of the spirit world. It is our gateway to the angelic kingdoms of fairies, angels, dragons, and unicorns. Through it, we also access the illumined masters, other evolved spirits, the lords of karma, the intergalactic council, and pools of divine energy. As soon as we are ready, a new world opens for us. Now, friends, you know, we went to the intergalactic council last week. So ours is already open. We have already been doing it without knowing it. Okay, but I really love how these come into space. And I really had a feeling about this dragon, that it was about that there's an element of, or an energy of feminine energy around it. Yeah, okay. Now, there's two more titles to read about, and then we're going to do the invocation. The next title is Ninth Dimensional Christ Light. Remember that you already hold Christ light within you. It is your divine birthright. Placed there when your original divine spark or monad left source. So, your task is to activate this, your inheritance from God, and these dragons will be delighted to help and guide you. If you ask, when you request help from the dragons with pure intention, it is always forthcoming. Look out for the clues, which may be words you overhear, something you read, a message on your phone, or a slogan on a lorry. It could be anything. Listen to their promptings, which seem to be your own beautiful ideas or concepts. The dragons, like angels, may drop in a thought that you should drink more pure water or go to bed early and ask them to help you. Or walk in a certain place or take a day off work to meditate about them. or meditate about them. The suggestions they make are for your highest good and are endless. Okay. Remember that the Christ light contains the light of the sun and the moon, divine masculine and divine feminine, in perfect balance. Ask the white gold dragon from Lyra to take you to the ninth dimensional pool of Christ energy held in Lakumay, the ascended aspect of Sirius. Ask them to do this in meditation or while you sleep. Make sure you relax as much as possible so that your cells can open and absorb the energy. Visualize yourself bathing in the pool, which shimmers and swirls with pure love and light. Feel yourself absorbing all you are ready to receive. When you return, continue to feel the white gold lights in your aura and practice pure unconditional love in your daily life. Your aura will radiate the incredibly high frequency of white gold, while the white gold dragon from Lyra will support you by continuing to pour Christ's light into you. Take your time to find a quiet place where you can listen to its wisdom and guidance. We're going to do that whilst you get ready with your candle very shortly. Last few lines to read. This is called illuminating your ascension path. These dragons also help to illuminate your highest possible ascension path. Their light is so luminous that when they rise above you and open their wings, it is as if a searchlight is shining onto the path in front of you. Because their frequency is so different from ours, you may not be consciously aware of this, but your soul will know. Oh friends, I'm going to stop sharing. Oh, actually, let's take a moment to look at the dragon. If you haven't yet, beautiful dragon containing the light of both the sun and the moon. I'm going to stop sharing for a second or a few seconds. So friends, I want to say this dragon comes to you at this time, not by chance, but by intention. It's your intention. It's my intention. We co-create together. It is the universe's intention. It is your guides and what they are. If you find this, when you find this, it is the right time for you to invoke this dragon. It is interesting how we brought in the gold-crested dragon yesterday, and then now we're doing this one today, and it almost feels like they're in sync. That you needed to go through that, and then you're going to go through this one. Right. So I am going to talk about something that happened this week, and it's really important. I've had a bit of a low-keyed week. I said I had a low-keyed Christmas. If I didn't say that to you before, well, now I'm saying it to you. I probably said it on radio. I always have a low-key Christmas. I like a low-key Christmas. I've been away for Christmas a few times in my life, like overseas or something like that. And when I did those times, very especially the last overseas trip, I really loved it because I was in Europe and then I was in Scotland and I was in England. And I loved it because it was a different environment. And of course, they were in winter. And I come from a place where we have summer around Christmas. So I'm just looking for the cat. The cat is, speaking of him, it just reminded me that I needed to mention him. He is, I don't know if I said this last week, but the cat has been unwell. What they think he might have, what the vet thinks he might have, is a tumor in his tummy or a swollen kidney. And whilst he is eating most days he's eating and is doing really well. Other days he's not so. He's taking his time and just leaving the food. But I've had him in my bedroom for observation, and I've had him in his usual spot in the garage for observation, and he's doing all of the ablutions all right. But today I got that we need to ask for the highest good and the best for the cat. And I don't know if I asked for it already, and if I did, excuse me, I'm forgetting things. But if I've asked for this on the channel, I'm going to ask again today. But I also got that we need to heal the cat. We need to ask for healing for the cat. Right. Now, I don't know why I'm mentioning it in this one, but perhaps when I do this and we bring in this light, we do the invocation. There is nowhere that you can ask for healing for a pet in here, but I just want to say, let's ask for healing anyway for CJ, my cat. Perhaps he needs healing. The ultrasound process is going to be rather invasive for him. And the results from the ultrasound, whatever action we need to take later on, is going to be invasive for him. So we are going to ask for the highest good. We're bringing in these ninth dimensional golden dragons. White gold dragon from Lyra. And you know, the angels, the elementals, I understand the elementals are in that realm also. The dragons, the unicorns are all there. And very specifically, this white gold dragon from Lyra, bringing in the ninth dimensional Christ light. I also noticed that it tends to get a bit more aggravated or worse. The condition gets aggravated or worse around the full moon. Let's do it together, friends. Highest good. We bring in the Christ light, the healing light, Christ light, healing for the cat. I'm not sure CJ will survive surgery because he's 16 years old. The best result, that could dissipate, that could reduce, it could disappear. The best result is the one that is for the highest good of CJ. Goroma, it's a healing in any way. Okay, so here we go. We brought that in. Let's do the invocation. All right, I realize that I always say these things won't go long, but they do tend to go longer than I planned. This exercise, there are two exercises in the book. One is to absorb Christ light. This one is where you run a bath, a warm bath. I'm just going to tell you about it so maybe you can do it in your own time. You run a warm bath, get into the bath water and relax. Remember, when you run a bath, you can also put in your Epsom salts, your things that do cleansing and clearing and all of that, and healing and all of that, right? Not just bubbles. Now, when you do that, ask the white gold dragons of Lyra to fill the water with the highest frequency of Christ light that you are able to absorb. It's very specific to you. Okay, so that's one exercise you can do. And when you ask them, then imagine the white gold and yellow light soaking into the cells of your body and notice any higher thoughts or ideas that flow through your mind. And hey, have your journal on the side of the bathtub. Make sure it doesn't get wet or anything like that, and write down your notes, or just remember them and then start to write down your notes in the in your journal afterwards, after you go into a time, get out of the bathtub and go away and sit down and reflect on whatever's happening. Let's do this invocation. So I'm trusting you found your quiet place. I am trusting that you are in a space where you won't be disturbed, that you got to get your candle ready, that you've lit the candle. And then this candle, we dedicate it to the white gold dragons of Lyra. And breathe whilst you do this. Now close your eyes and relax. Really relax. Got the dog behind me, so I've got to be careful if I roll back. Sit back. Oh Sele, Kachala Sele. Now be aware of a beautiful, luminous white gold dragon in front of you. Hisamahiya. Hosalaya Malakutono Kulutsalaya Nakatanakoto
Hira baba hilo na kilame no kushalamahe. It invites you to ride on it and to find, and as it does, you find yourself on its back. And together, you're floating through the universe until you see Lakumay. Lakumay in front of you, my friends. Here, there is a great ball of the brightest white gold lights you have ever seen. Honor to you. Honor to you, beloved friend, as you observe your position. Honor to you that you are here in the space. Honor the dragon that takes you here. As you are observing this white gold light, the ball opens and your dragon floats in, and it sits beside a pool of shimmering Christ light. It's surrounded by flowers. Now you descend from the dragon and you go and lie in the pool. Feel the gold. I can feel all that gold just sticking to my skin. I want a skin of gold, my friend. I really love the skin I'm in, but I can feel the gold all over my skin. As I lie in this pool of gold. This light. What a beautiful picture. And now as you lie in this pool of golden light, birds are singing to you of your divine magnificence. So Kutsai Karatanaida Hulamea Nana Kanamate He gonna tillani Katsala today. Your dragon opens its wings and glorious golden lights like sunshine illuminates you. You surrender yourself. You're relaxing your feet, your calves, your knees, your thighs, your tummy, your solar plexus, your chest, your shoulders, arms, back, neck, your face, and your head internally. Surrender yourself to the beautiful golden Christ light from your dragon. When you are ready, the dragon brings you back to where you started. Ikoromata. It happened quite sharply. We've come back. But it's not over. The dragon is not just leaving. It breathes into your causal chakra above your head, and you can feel this getting bigger and brighter. Oh. He could at last you imagine yourself stepping through your causal chakra into the highest spiritual realms. Friends, you know that you've been doing this already, but some of us don't know for sure. And this invocation of this dragon is confirming it. It's giving you something specific you can do to that, to enter those realms. If you were ever wondering, now here you receive blessings as you step through into the highest spiritual realms. You receive blessings from the angels, the unicorns, the masters, the dragons. Hikrana. We're not asked to imagine the blessings. We're just told we receive blessings. But you can imagine the blessing of good health, the blessing of vitality, the blessing of happiness, the blessing of joy, the blessing for joy to return, the blessing for you to be able to manifest a life that is easy to live, easy with comfort and flow. Greatest heart's desire you have to continue your life, for dreams, those dreams you forgot about. The blessings of dreams returning, the blessings of dreams coming to the forefront you never knew you had. Now, my friends, rest. Rest until you are ready to open your eyes. Thank you, dragon. This dragon is very important for this ascension process for all of us. Friends, we are so loved and protected. There are so many people. There are so many energies. There is so much help. This one brought in angels. This one brought in masters. This one brought in dragons. This one brought in unicorns. Rest, my friend. The theme for this week has been in my world to rest. To rest, to rest, to rest. Oh, jelama, 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 zola zala de kadana na ichiloko safarana haike. Kesaramakatafa. We've had some substantial time today. Rest, recover, recuperate. Catch you next time, my friends, here on Light Language Messenger and the Great Awakening Generator. Take it up. Namaste.